working for you. This is the 23 News Update at 10.
Remembering more than 2,400 soldiers, sailors, and civilians who lost their lives in one of the deadliest attacks on American soil.
23 News reporter Jake Pearson talks to Stateline Marine vets about the attack on Pearl Harbor and the importance of remembering those who died during the attack 82 years ago Thursday.
December 7th, 1941 began as a normal day for most Americans, including Stateline veteran Bruce Gersh, who said his family didn't know how to react when they heard the news of the attack on the radio.
I talked to my parents, my mom especially, and they talk about Pearl Harbor Day when it happened. What they were doing that Sunday morning, just sitting around, just eating breakfast, and they heard this on the radio.
Just before 8 a.m. on December 7th, 1941, most American families were enjoying their Sunday morning, but that would change fast when radio broadcasts announced an attack had decimated a Hawaiian naval base called Pearl Harbor.
I can remember my parents when they'd have relatives over, they'd talk about a couple of cousins of mine, and they were concerned that they would have to go, and they did go. It's a big concern.
82 years later, 3 Stateline Marine Corps veterans remember the impact the Pearl Harbor attack had on their families. 2 of the 3 weren't even alive yet. The other was only 4. But from what they heard about Pearl Harbor years later, they believe the attack was comparable to another national tragedy.
We celebrate Pearl Harbor Day, but we don't celebrate 9/11. The two are the same.
After both of those occasions, people just flocked to want to join, and it really brought the country together.
Vet Mike Adrian says the loss of life will continue to be remembered throughout history for both Pearl Harbor and 9/11, and hopes generations to come will realize the gravity of mass violence.
Lessons learned. I mean, that's why it should be remembered. We should learn from the past instead of repeating it.
Half of those who were killed in the attack on Pearl Harbor were aboard the USS Arizona, which now serves as a memorial to honor the lives lost that day.
Thank you, Jake. And there are a number of Pearl Harbor memorial events taking place Friday in Illinois, including a remembrance ceremony in Springfield held by the Illinois Department of Veterans Affairs.